Welcome to the world of coffee machine maintenance. I'm James Hoffman, and today we're diving into the essential care routines for your beloved coffee makers. Whether you're a seasoned barista or a home brewing enthusiast, proper maintenance is key to consistently great coffee. It's not just about keeping your machine clean, it's about preserving flavor, ensuring longevity, and getting the most out of your investment. Many coffee lovers overlook the importance of regular maintenance. A well-maintained machine doesn't just work better, it produces better-tasting coffee. In this guide, we'll cover everything from daily wipe-downs to monthly deep cleans. We'll look at specific care routines for different types of machines, troubleshoot common issues, and explore why quality beans matter. Remember, a clean machine is a happy machine. So, let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the world of coffee machine maintenance. Let's start with some universal tips that apply to all coffee machines. First and foremost, always read your machine's manual. Each machine has its quirks, and following the manual ensures you're not inadvertently causing damage. Use filtered water whenever possible. Hard water can lead to mineral buildup, affecting both the taste of your coffee and the longevity of your machine. Regular descaling is crucial for all coffee machines. Descaling removes mineral deposits that accumulate over time. How often you need to descale depends on your water hardness and how frequently you use the machine. Use a descaling solution specifically designed for coffee machines. Vinegar might seem like a cheap alternative, but it can damage some machines and leave an unpleasant taste. Regularly inspect gaskets, seals, and filters for wear and tear. Replace them as needed. It's much cheaper to replace a worn gasket than to buy a new machine because of water leaks. A clean grinder ensures consistent grind size, which is crucial for even extraction and great-tasting coffee. Daily cleaning might sound like a chore, but it's the foundation of good coffee machine maintenance. It's simple, quick, and makes a huge difference in the long run. First, always empty and rinse the carafe or drip tray after each use. Coffee oils can turn rancid quickly, affecting the taste of your next brew. A quick rinse with hot water is usually sufficient, but if you notice any stubborn stains, a gentle scrub with a soft sponge will do the trick. Avoid using harsh detergents as they can leave residues that affect coffee flavor. For espresso machines, purging the group head is crucial. After pulling a shot, run some water through the group head without the portafilter attached. If your machine has a steam wand, wipe it down immediately after use. Don't forget about the exterior of your machine. For pod machines, empty the used capsule container daily to prevent mold growth. Leave the water reservoir lid open when you're done brewing for the day. Moving on to weekly tasks, this is where we start to dig a little deeper into coffee machine care. Once a week, set aside some time for a more thorough cleaning session. Start by removing and washing all removable parts. This includes the drip tray, water reservoir, and any baskets or filters. Use warm soapy water and a soft cloth or sponge. Avoid abrasive scrubbers that might scratch the surfaces. For hard-to-reach areas, an old toothbrush can be incredibly useful. Rinse everything thoroughly and let it air dry completely before reassembling. For espresso machines, back flushing is an essential weekly task. If your machine has a three-way solenoid valve, use a blind filter and a small amount of espresso machine cleaner. Run the machine in short bursts, allowing the cleaner to dissolve any coffee oils in the brew path. Follow this with several clear water flushes to rinse everything clean. Don't forget about your grinder if you have one. Empty it out and brush away any loose grounds. Check all seals and gaskets for signs of wear. If you notice any cracks or excessive wear, it's time to replace them. Section 5 Monthly Deep Cleaning Procedures. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of coffee machine maintenance, the monthly deep clean. Start by descaling your machine. Even if you use filtered water, minerals can still build up over time. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for descaling, as the process can vary between machines. Generally, you'll run a descaling solution through the machine, followed by several cycles of clean water to rinse. This process removes mineral deposits that can affect both the taste of your coffee and the efficiency of your machine. Next, focus on areas that don't get much attention during daily and weekly cleanse. For drip machines, remove and clean the shower head. Soak it in a mixture of warm water and vinegar to remove any mineral deposits. For espresso machines, remove and soak the portafilter baskets and group head gasket in a cleaning solution designed for espresso machines. If your machine has a built-in grinder, now's the time to give it a thorough clean. Remove the hopper and clean it with warm soapy water. Use a brush to clean out any stuck grounds in the grinder chute. Lastly, inspect all parts of your machine for wear and tear. Section 6. Drip Coffee Maker Maintenance. Drip coffee makers are perhaps the most common type of home brewing machine, and they require their own specific maintenance routine. One of the most important aspects of drip machine maintenance is regular cleaning of the carafe and filter basket. Coffee oils can build up quickly, leaving a rancid taste in your brew. After each use, wash the carafe and filter basket with warm, soapy water. Once a week, give them a deeper clean by soaking in a mixture of water and white vinegar for about 15 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. The water reservoir is another area that needs attention. Over time, it can develop a slimy film or even mold. Once a month, fill the reservoir with equal parts water and white vinegar. Run this solution through a brew cycle, without coffee of course, then run 2 or 3 cycles of clean water to rinse. This not only cleans the reservoir, but also helps descale the internal components of your machine. The shower head, where water drips onto the grounds, can become clogged with mineral deposits. Remove it if possible and soak in a vinegar solution, or use a small brush to clean it in place. Also, check the valve at the bottom of the water reservoir. A quick clean with a damp cloth can keep it functioning properly. Section 7. Espresso Machine Care. Espresso machines are the pinnacle of home coffee brewing, but they also require the most meticulous care. Daily maintenance is crucial for espresso machines. After each use, purge the group head by running water through it without the portafilter attached. Wipe down the steam wand immediately after steaming milk. Dried milk can be a nightmare to clean and can affect the taste of your drinks. At the end of each day, remove and clean the drip tray to prevent mold growth. Backflushing is a vital weekly task for machines with a 3-way solenoid valve. Use a blind filter and a small amount of espresso machine cleaner. Run the machine in short bursts, allowing the cleaner to dissolve coffee oils in the brew path. Follow this with several clear water flushes. Monthly maintenance should include a thorough cleaning of the portafilter and baskets. Soak them in espresso machine cleaner to remove built-up oils. Clean the group head gasket and screen. If your machine has a built-in grinder, clean it thoroughly, removing the burrs if possible. Don't forget about descaling. Section 8. Pod Coffee Machine Upkeep. Pod coffee machines have gained immense popularity due to their convenience, but they still require regular maintenance to function optimally. Daily care for pod machines is straightforward but essential. After each use, remove the used pod and dispose of it. Don't leave used pods in the machine, as this can lead to mold growth and unpleasant odors. Wipe down the exterior of the machine, paying special attention to the area where the pod is inserted. Coffee grounds can accumulate here, affecting the seal and potentially damaging the puncture mechanism. Weekly maintenance should include a more thorough cleaning of removable parts. Take out the drip tray, pod holder, and water reservoir. Wash these with warm soapy water and dry thoroughly before replacing. If your machine has a milk frother attachment, clean it meticulously to prevent milk residue buildup. Many pod machine manufacturers produce cleaning pods or cycles. Use these monthly to clean the internal brewing mechanism. Descaling is crucial for pod machines, just as it is for other types of coffee makers. Section 9. Troubleshooting common coffee machine issues. Even with regular maintenance, coffee machines can sometimes develop issues. Don't panic. Many common problems have simple solutions. Let's explore some troubleshooting tips that can save you a call to customer service or an expensive repair. If your machine isn't producing coffee or the flow is very slow, the most common culprit is a clog. For drip machines, check if the shower head is blocked with mineral deposits. Clean it thoroughly, or soak in a vinegar solution. For espresso machines, the problem might be in the portafilter or group head. Ensure your grind isn't too fine and clean these components thoroughly. In pod machines, the puncture needle might be clogged. Carefully clean it with a pin or according to the manufacturer's instructions. Weak or watery coffee often indicates an issue with water temperature or coffee to water ratio. For drip machines, ensure you're using the correct amount of grounds. In espresso machines, check your grind size and tamping pressure. If the issue persists, your machine might not be heating water to the correct temperature. This could indicate a problem with the heating element, which might require professional servicing. Leaking is another common issue. First, check all connections and seals. A loose water reservoir or worn gasket can cause leaks. In espresso machines, leaks around the portafilter usually indicate a worn group head gasket. Section 10. The importance of quality beans and following instructions. While we've focused a lot on machine maintenance, it's crucial to remember that the quality of your coffee depends just as much on the beans you use and how you follow brewing instructions. Using high-quality, freshly roasted beans can make a world of difference in your cup. Start by buying whole beans and grinding them just before brewing. Pre-ground coffee loses its flavor quickly no matter how well you maintain your machine. Invest in a good burr grinder. It's just as important as your brewing machine. Store your beans in an airtight container away from light, heat, and moisture. Avoid storing them in the refrigerator or freezer, as this can introduce moisture and affect flavor. Pay attention to your grind size.